to Successful Tradings, where you will learn to trade options as a beginner. Bonjour, bienvenue sur Successful Tradings. Successful Tradings.
Hello, welcome to Successful Tradings, where you will learn to trade options as a beginner. Bonjour, bienvenue sur Successful Tradings.
Welcome to Successful Trading. In today's video, we are going to share with you how to make money from earnings report. As you know, there are 4 seasons each year of earnings. The last one for 2020 is kicking off next week and will present many opportunities to generate more trading income. Without any further ado, let us show you our easy step-by-step guide on how to profit from stock earnings. All right, excellent. Let's put this thing in presentation mode on here. We're going to make the video relatively short on here today. So how to make more money. Not only make money, but if you are making money now, we're going to introduce you how to make more, a strategy, a technique, if you will, our approach, our methodology on how to make more money from earnings reports. If, let's say right now, you have been gambling before earnings, that's not a sustainable strategy. So for us, let's go through step number 1, which is like the most important one. Well, maybe we should even have a step number 1A. The step number 1A is do not gamble before earnings, because you do not know. Nobody out there knows how the market's going to react to a company beating its earning or missing its earning. It's a toss every single time. But here's what we know. If we go to our step number 1 on here, our recommendation on the best thing that you can do on making money from earning reports is to target stocks with known volatility after earnings. What does this mean? Yes, let's take a step back. Stocks, immediately after they report their earnings, there's a reaction to it. Yeah, so that could be in pre-markets the same day or at the close of the market overnight. Let's say typically start Tuesday, Monday, there are not that many. The bulk of the earnings happen on Wednesday, Thursday each week. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are really the 3 big days. So you could have a stock that announces their earnings and then either it pops or it's lumped down and is losing. So people are gambling before this event is announced. For us, actually, our technique that we are showing you here is that you wait until they announce the result. What? You're telling me that you're going to be missing out? Oh, my friend. Yes, it's okay to miss out, because we have a study which is part of this quantitative analysis research that we have been talking about, and I'm going to show it to you right now. So let's go in here and actually bring it to you. We have done a research on a lot of stocks. So meaning we know the historical behavior, not that history predict the future, but my friend, it's a better probability than gambling before. Yeah, meaning won't you want to know, let's pick a random stock here, for instance, Target on here. How does Target behave the first day, the second day, the third day after the earnings? We have that information. So for us, this is what we are calling volatility, meaning that the probability that there's going to be movement after the earning has been announced. And that's what we will be trading. So we will be targeting those with the highest volatility. How will you get that information? We invite you to invest into this quant analysis. Our subscribers have been using this for a while now. So the people who are part of our subscription trade alert service here at successfultradings.com, they have access to this document for the longest of time. So meaning for them, they know in advance that, hey, a stock such as Nike presents opportunity on day 1 on the put side and even on the call side. The beauty of it is that just be patient, because you could be asking yourself as of now, hey, but how do I know which direction is going to be going if I buy puts after or call after? There is a secret. You don't have to. Just be patient. Whatever the direction, we will get it. Same thing, Netflix on here. So this is what this quant analysis research is. So when you're armed with this one, let's go back to our step number 1. You will be targeting specific stock because you know ahead of time that from a historical perspective, they have a high probability of moving on day 1, day 2, and day 3. So imagine day 1 for, let's say for Netflix, for instance, Netflix has the earnings on Tuesday. A lot of people are going to gamble at the close, let's say just before the close on Tuesday because it's after hours, right? So for us, we will relax. We'll wait for Wednesday morning because Wednesday morning, the stock will react in either direction, and Wednesday morning we will come in prepared because we have prior knowledge based on this quantitative analysis study that we just showed you on here. Sorry, that's and we had them for over 80 stocks. So now you could be asking, hey, but what if the stock that you're interested in is not in this? That's fine. Let us know. We will generate that research for you and let you know if your stock has a high probability of moving. But you can start with our list on here that we have handily ready, and it doesn't take us more than a day to generate this analysis for any given stock. So we invite you to do that. We will help you out with that as well. But that's a service that we provide on here. So that's step number 1. We target stocks with known volatility after earnings for day 1, day 2, and day 3. So day 1 being, let's say, on Tuesday. Let's say, yeah, for in the example of Netflix report earnings on Tuesday after hours, after the market close. So day 1's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's a prime situation because the trade that we enter on Wednesday morning, we still have Wednesday, Thursday, and even Friday for them to percolate. Yes, we will be using weekly options on there, and we'll explain you why in the next steps here. So that's step number 1, targets. Step number 1 in how to make money from earning reports. Step number 1, target stock with known volatility after earnings. How do you do that? You get yourself a hand on a quant analysis research, which tells you, hey, these stocks typically will move by X% even in either direction. Step number 2 on how to make money from earning reports, actually more money in this case, right? Because maybe that's what we should. Okay, because there are so many, we want you to plan your strategy, your technique by allocating a small budget to each stock. Now you could be asking, well, I have a small account. Is this something that can work for me? That's what we say. But fantastic. I'm glad that you're here. Inside the description of this video, we made a video yesterday titled How to Trade Stock with No Money or with Little Money. So please, if you are not a subscriber to our channel right now, subscribe because you will be getting complimentary information around these videos to help you profit from stock earnings. So we made that video yesterday. This one is coming in today. So allocate in small budget. A small budgets can be as low as $50. Yeah, or even less, believe it or not. So once you've done that, you have your targeted stock. It could be, hey, if you have $500, you pick 10 stocks, 10 times 50, that's $500 for your budget for the earnings season, at least to get you started. Now, as you will be making money from your earnings, you can adjust your budget for the future earnings, right? Because the earnings season goes from, let's say, next week pretty much all the way to the end of November. There will be opportunities. That's a lot of opportunities for you and I to profit from stock earnings. Step number 2 was that. We're going to recap all of these steps at the end. Do not worry about that. Step number 3. This is the most important one. Maybe I should be I should be highlighting this on here. Yeah. So the next day, or let's say after the earnings, it could be, let's say the earnings took place in pre-market. So we want to trade the stock using a proven strategy because that's the secret. We are not gambling before the earnings. A proven strategy that we have here, it's exactly the strategy that we presented yesterday on how to trade stock with no money video. It's called a sweep gangster strategy. Meaning, and we share with you trades that we were able to enter with. You can enter with $1, That's the minimum, really, because a contract costing 1 cent. Yeah. But the beauty of the gangster strategy, let's bring it on here in this picture. The beauty of it is that we are setting ourselves with a strategy such that whichever direction that the stock move into, we are prepared. So we will put in orders for calls and orders for puts, limit orders, and we will put them at different prices. So in this case, in this example on here, my example is taking a lot of contract. You can reduce this, right, to match your specific budget. So for you here, for somebody here, it could be, okay, I'm taking this one and this one, maybe the two extremes. So 5 contracts at 5 cents, and maybe that's $25 there. Then I'm left with, let's say, $25. In which case, I will put the $25 on the put side. But we will teach you the details of that advanced gangster strategy. Some results, because we could be saying that, oh wow, this is out of the blue. Very quickly, my favorite one on here, yeah, this is also, and again, the video yesterday went into detail in some of the example, and we have plenty of video on this YouTube channel. Hence, a reason for you to become a subscriber that educates you on how to master the gangster strategy, if we can spell it on here. So this here is, what is this showing? This is showing a chart. This was last earnings, yeah, on JD. Could I highlight? I don't know if I can highlight. I highlighted yesterday. I don't know how I had that one. August 21st, the last earnings season was between July 15 and August 15, thereabout, or end of August, if you will. So this is what a trade that happened during that earnings season. Here is the same chart to the left, and on the right, we are looking at the chart of the option of JD 70 call. That went from 10 cents buy, and you could have sold it a high here of $2.20, or a high here of all the way to $5.60. That's the part. Last year, I'm trying to, this is my favorite, yeah, 1 cent. 1 cent entry. This is it here. That's what we selected on here on August the 21st at 9:30 Eastern, meaning at the opening of the market, and then selling it literally an hour and 15 minutes later for $2.96. We took this trade, and so if you go on our YouTube channel and type in Baba earnings, you will find a video where we depict you this full video in detail on how we went about doing that. So let's go back here and summarize this video, because we need to wrap it up on here. So we showed you in this video our 3 step-by-step guide, three little step-by-step guide on how to make money, more money from earnings. And you don't need to start with that much money. You know, the saying that's for us, we love you on this channel at Successful Trading. You don't need to be in the money to make big money. That we employ that technique greatly. So here are a summary of our 3 step strategy. So step number 1, target stock with known volatility after earnings. How do you do that? You get your hands on our quantitative analysis research documents. Secondly, step number 2, rather, you allocate a small budget to each one of the stock. And then step number 3, you use a proven strategy, and that strategy for us is the sweep gangsters technique that we have been using here to increase trading income. We hope that you enjoy this video, that you learn from it. If that's the case, please comment, subscribe, share with your friend in social media, and we shall continue to cater the content of this channel to your liking. Bye-bye.